These videos are brought to you by G66 UK. In today's video, I wanted to look at with you the Marshall 2203. This is one of the more recent Marshalls added to the Fractal world. Got when he dropped it just quietly in the middle of an update. But the 2203 is essentially a 50 watt JCM800. Now let me find it. It's going to be Brit 2203. We have two channels here, right? So I'm going to start off with 2203 low. And cab wise, I think we'll go with Dynacab. And kind of thing that's going to work quite nicely for this, you'd imagine, would be your 1960 TV type cab. We'll use a dynamic here, and then I'll use the 4x12 cab again. Where are you? Eyes are not working. Like that. So we're going to take condenser and stuff like that off of axis a bit. Right, so we're into here. The low now that's obviously quite clean. Let's take the mids up to about 7, and let's take the master volume up to about 7 as well. Let's take the gain up to about 7. So hopefully we then start to get some of that like quite a nice clean. I'm going to take the master volume up even more. Very surprising sort of cleans, I'd say. So let's just add in a little bit of flavour. We'll go with digital stereo. Something like that. So that is very clean cleans. What I think might work quite nicely might be to put in a bit of compression at the start. We're starting to then push the front end of the amp a little bit, and to me that is not what I would think of when it comes to, you know, sort of a classic JCM800 tone, but seems to be there for me. That's really kind of pretty, especially if we were to put, I guess, some sort of reverb on there too. Let me think about deep space. Just, yeah, like I say, surprising cleans to me. Let's jump to scene 2. And here, I think we want everything to remain more or less the same. I'm just going to switch out, of course, the amp. And let's head over to the high side of the amp, which is a completely different beast, really, should be at least. You can definitely hear that's a very, very, very different beast. But still, I guess I might call that kind of mid-gain. You could do your chunky stuff if we got rid of these. Now, something to bear in mind, if we wanted kind of tighter gain, we could take the master volume down and turn the gain up. And conversely, if we wanted looser gain, oops. Start engaging the power tube section rather than the pre. Probably don't need the compressor for this particular part. Because you've got that kind of sizzly Marshall stuff going on, it's going to clean up beautifully. Now, if we wanted to smooth this out a bit, I want this to remain similar, so we'll jump over to B, but I'm going to, how do I just copy this channel? Copy channel A to channel B. What I would do probably on channel B would be to take a high cut down here, and particularly if I was using in-ears on a gig, this might be the sort of thing I might do. tame some of that sizzle. Okay, so we call that like mid-gain smoother. You want as much kind of string noise and all of that. Use mid-gain if you want a bit smoother. Then that one might go. It's got a really nice kind of whippy action to it. And then the higher gain, I'm going to stick on this cab B, because as we increase the gain here, I want to kind of keep the sizzle. Copy channel B to C. It's kind of just a glorious, I think, vibe. Again, get rid of the delay and reverb if you're looking. Some nice kind of riffy action. Of course, I'm using single coils here, which is not great in terms of the noise profile, but also are going to clean up. Just a glorious, glorious amp. I love it. Just check our levels on the output. Lovely, lovely, lovely stuff. So let me know if there's anything specific that you like to use the 2203 for. I think this is an incredible sounding amp. I'll drop this into my Gumroad folder and have some fun with that. Thanks to G66 and Fractal for putting this awesome stuff together. I just love the sound of that amp. Cheers for stopping by.